Hi guys, today I'm going to play Madden and I'm going to play the Super Bowl here, and I like the 49ers team even though they lost the Super Bowl, and we're going to review the 49ers for this game here. Let's see if we can win this here. This is my first time playing Madden, so one of my first times playing Madden. Let's see if we can win.
Madden football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Niners and the Chiefs, and it comes your way.
So I'm gonna kick off first here.
The 2023 season has one game left. Here we go. Super Bowl 58 underway from Vegas. And we will not have a return, so the first drive of this Super Bowl will begin at the 25. The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes.
And he spoke very eloquently and passionately on Media Day about what a victory here would mean for him. He knows this just isn't any other game. This is the kind of game that stays with you for a lifetime. If there's anyone on this field tonight who's most ready for this moment,
the defense
I think it's this man
cannot
right
save him, and he gets tackled.
Down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. As you see, they have dealt with their fair share of injuries this season, but Charles, that hasn't stopped them from putting together a very solid campaign, a very good record thus far.
I think a lot of credit has to go internally. Like, we always want to praise the head coach for holding the team together. But to me,
right here, wow, sack. What a nice start to the game.
Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline. Gonna need better protection here. Third and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. They'll look to throw.
And I take him down again. Mahomes gets sat down by the big Bosa.
Back-to-back sacks brings up fourth down.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board.
Oh, what happened there?
It doesn't work. It's a loose ball, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And the possession
and
is
McCaffrey
theirs
just
43-yard line.
I do not know what happened.
And maybe getting a little too cute there on the punt return. Sometimes they forget Paramount holding on to that football.
I really do believe most of the return guys think to themselves, when I get the ball, I'm going to make the play that's going to change the game. I'm going to break it. And you love that they have that attitude.
Right,
your point is so well taken. What do you have to do?
I have to get some
first and foremost, hold on
sacks.
Take care of the football. That's all he needed to do.
Oh no!
So
we sack him down there.
Down as he's inside the 40. A quick first down pickup. Good
I don't think you should get too cocky.
Their opening drive.
Well, one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
A nice play design there with the touchdown.
That's took him down.
Start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Now Mahomes throwing on second down.
And sack again by Bosa. Let's go. I'm going to go and have some man coverage here.
Already here in this first quarter of play. On third and long, it's Mahomes.
Sack.
Mahomes hit. He lost the football. Oh, one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now fourth down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. One, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But two, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold.
All right,
Instead,
now
they get a little
we
breathing
have a
room.
chance here.
So here are the 49ers now with a long field ahead. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his second year of the NFL now.
And there's a word that constantly gets thrown around with this guy when you talk to anyone in the building. Potential. They are sky high on what they believe he can grow into.
He gets it.
Complete.
Right there. Jennings.
Around the 45-yard line. They give him a gain of 37.
I guess we got a good idea about what the game plan is for attacking the secondary. No beating around the bush with this crew. His first throw of the game is a deep shot, and it connects. That's a tendency breaker right there because normally
almost picked off.
Big shot, but not in this case.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Now it's 2nd and 10. Purdy looking to throw. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
3rd and 1.
Improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
And that's an early scramble to be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they are going to give you a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think it's big boys up front, that offensive line. They've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the out.
And look at this. It's a fake. And
this
is incomplete.
It's not good. I tried
it
to
does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down. From midfield, here's Mahomes.
Let's take him down. Let's go.
Get there and bring him down. Chase Young. What a start to this ball game. Still in the first quarter.
Let's try it in the middle
3 sacks on pace for double digits.
Getting sack after sack.
That brings us to the end of 1 in Super Bowl 58.
Passing yards,
Much more to
negative
come from Las Vegas after this. And we are back. Biggest game of the year, the Super Bowl, and both teams ready for the start of the second quarter. On 4th down, Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas City. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Taking it about the 16. A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10.
Let's do this.
Purdy looking to throw on 1st down here. The first
Right
catch
there
of the game
Kittle.
for George Kittle.
Nice
and
catch.
Out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Let's
Down to a gain of 6.
Niners,
And that's going to
real.
bring up 2nd down. You look at this Super Bowl, the second appearance for this head coach. The first one did not go as planned, as we all know. But what do you think he's learned from that first go-around?
He learned how
It's all McCaffrey.
And that's what you hear when
And he
coaches
does
say
it.
They don't remember the wins as much as they remember the losses. You can talk about the media, the scrutiny, the hoopla, but once you've had to shake a head coach's hand and jog off the field and know you have to face the media, face your fans, face your home life, knowing that you've lost the Super Bowl, that hurts big time, and you're going to do everything possible.
He's in there.
To prevent that from happening again.
And they're able to get this
Who
one
is it
past
on,
the
the
30
penalty?
to the 25-yard line.
On defense.
So give him the yardage on the completion and also tack on 15 more.
If you get that hand up there, you've got to let go immediately or just not close the hand at all. He didn't, gave it a tug, and that was easy for the officials to see.
And now a throw on
He
first
throws
down
it
there, but
before
it's
he gets
incomplete.
sacked.
But the
So
great coach said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Once more, Purdy looking to throw. To the
oh,
goal line, but it's incomplete.
swatted away.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle.
And he gets it.
By Ayuk. Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk. A 12-yard touchdown
What a
grab.
nice
and
catch
the
there.
49ers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead
And
here
we
in
are
the
going to
second
take.
quarter.
Yep.
And he
Nice
just
catch.
did get those feet in there on the side of the end zone. Well done.
Probably the exact size foot necessary, because I think if he had another half size, that catch doesn't count. And he's able to get it in, and it counts for a touchdown.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he slings one that's incomplete. I thought the days of the fake extra point were numbered once they moved these kicks back to the 15. Apparently, I was mistaken.
Yeah, I was wondering who was ever going to try to do this. In fact, I quite wondering. I didn't think it would ever happen. Taking a fake from the 15-yard line to try and pick up an extra point, I didn't think anyone would ever call this.
Hardman, he is not going to bring this out, so they will start the drive at the 25. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs on first and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive.
The offensive line is going us up pretty well, but still pretty much to no gain.
Power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Now Mahomes. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Throwing is Mahomes on third.
And it's a sack.
The 49ers get there.
Fourth and 17 for the team.
Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number, it's just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it will be first and 10 as they take over. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive.
Oh, that was almost.
Specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here's second and 10. Throwing here, Purdy.
That's all, Deebo Samuel.
Touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel, 53 yards. And the Niners
And we score again.
Here in the first half of this Super Bowl.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Purdy and the Niner offense, they'll stay on the field. They'll try to go for 2 here. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. So now, Charles, 2 touchdowns, 2 tries at 2-point conversions, and both fail.
And you want to say, let's go ahead and run the kicker out there from now on. But the problem is you're chasing points at this stage. So now you've got to dial up more 2-point conversions and hope you're successful from here on out.
And Hardman going to go ahead and sit on this one as it'll come out to the 25. The Chiefs ready to rock again on offense.
All right, we're
see if they can
going
put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying
And the
that
defense
you're kind
comes
of
up
tired of
with
seeing
the
the
bed.
run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
The defense is doing really
I mean,
well.
I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his love a
Very
rest.
nice stop
4
by our
yards on the
defense.
pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for first. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And Mahomes
gets
as he slides and hits the deck. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. A reminder, coming up at intermission, we'll get highlights of this Super Bowl from Jonathan Coachman and the crew in Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report.
All right,
Now
we're
they'll
gonna
throw
go again,
with
run it.
Mahomes. Short throw.
Now Kelsey gets absolutely sacked out.
And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. First down now, the clock continues to move. Mahomes now to throw.
We're going quick here.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Mahomes to throw once more. Open
wow.
Here. It's the tight end.
Kelsey.
And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelsey, 27 yards. And the Chiefs are on the board here in this Super Bowl.
Wow.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And this is back to a 5-point game.
It's about 2
so
minutes
the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it culminates in a Travis Kelsey touchdown. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Well, the Niners going back on offense now late in this first half. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go.
He's got a man. Complete.
Wow.
Still going. Touchdown.
Let's go.
George
Kittle.
70 yards. And the Niners
what a touchdown.
Their lead in the final minute of the half.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown.
What a play by George Kittle.
How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
Purdy will throw for it. And no, the ball's incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do. And don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense.
That's true. You've said that before. And bring this out to the 25. No return there for Hardman. The Chiefs going to go back on offense here late in this first half. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They can certainly use it down by 2 scores. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. To throw, it's Mahomes. This throw nearly intercepted. Oh, the big D lineman almost had it. The 3rd down coming up. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. That is caught. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one. Throwing on first down is Mahomes to Valdez-Scantling over the middle. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Over the middle complete. That's Rice. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. It's a long...
Let's do a call timeout.
Ought to be the final act of this first half. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Final shot before the half for Mahomes. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So it's halftime here on Sports' grandest stage in the Super Bowl. So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half.
Outside. Defend it inside.
And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis on Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl.
Let's rock it in.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The 49er offense set to go to begin quarter number 3.
Let's do it.
And I would imagine this is where you have to take stock of the situation, CD, and say, gosh, we're halfway to the Lombardi Trophy. Let's not slow down now.
And I like the way you went there. Let's not slow down now, because the first half certainly went their way. And I would expect them to continue that type of game plan. But you're right. You do
down to midfield.
49ers had a double-digit lead in the fourth quarter, couldn't hold on.
I'm gonna put it out good.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 47. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey.
4-yard
gain. 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Purdy sets up to throw again. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And past
Samuel stays with it.
He'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. His 2nd catch in the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
All right. Continue here.
Purdy now to throw.
It's Kittle.
And that's complete to McCaffrey.
Oh, it's McCaffrey.
And down inside the 15 he goes.
Let's go.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now.
Here's Purdy.
On him.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield. But when push came to shove, they stood their ground. And now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Now Purdy.
What a nice
touchdown 49ers.
McCaffrey.
Christian McCaffrey. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Niners will extend their 3rd quarter lead here in the Super Bowl. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. They'll try and throw for it. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
Not even gonna.
Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
11 yards for number 11. Mahomes now on first down. And he's
Not
going to
anymore.
eat this
Second
one as
and
down he
14.
goes.
Sack.
Eric Armstead able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. And the corner blitz gets him that time as he goes down for a short loss. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
And the penalty helps, but not a whole lot. It's still 3rd and long. From midfield, here's Mahomes.
It's picked off.
One, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. Down the right sideline. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Well, this defense, they've been terrific all year, and they come through with a pick 6 here on the game's biggest stage.
Perfect descriptor there, because we have seen this time and time again. This defense, their ability to take the ball away from teams, they definitely have a nose for the football, and it pays off again on that play.
All right. I'm doing a new slant.
Now the Niner offense is back on the field, and they're going to try for 2 here. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked off folks on the other sideline now.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Hardman will elect not to bring this out, and the football will be on the 25-yard line. And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
The second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Maybe just a lack of concentration there as he couldn't haul it in.
And when you're going across the middle like that, you know, he's running that drag route, you are conscious of all the bodies and the traffic in there. But let's face it, if you're going there, you might as well come down with the football and absorb whatever else happens after that.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. Here's the Chiefs punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. Taken at the 37. And he loses the football a 2nd time. And it's picked up by the Chiefs.
Wow.
Was hoping to make a play there on the return with his speed. Instead, he makes a play for the other side.
Yeah, and how many times have we heard coaches say, you know, sometimes it's not really about those X's and O's we drop. It's about those Jimmies and Joes. And when you have a punt returner, he's one of those Jimmies and Joes, one of the best athletes. He's unable to make the play that they were seeking, though.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Sack here.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down. And he stopped immediately there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. We are through 3 quarters of play here from Allegiant Stadium in Super Bowl 58. And we're back in the Super Bowl. Time to decide who gets to hoist that Lombardi trophy as we begin the 4th and final quarter of action. If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down. Now the Holmes got to have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they are trying to play it cool down on the sidelines, but they know that they are very close now to wrapping this thing up and letting the celebration begin. A Super Bowl title within reach now as they try to polish this thing off.
Passing. Goal line fade.
Now a 2nd and 6. Throwing here, Purdy. Toward the sideline, wow. Look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. A good pick up there of 20 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up with a 1st and 10.
Finish strong here.
Purdy. That ball caught Brandon Ayuk. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another 1st down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. Purdy looking to throw. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
63 yards receiving for him now. And that last catch good enough for a 1st down.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just kind of give us that look like, that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I'd want him out. They tend to leave him in.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Back to throw, Purdy. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14.
He got hit down.
Chris Jones coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. Back to throw. Purdy.
Let's go.
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Ineligible receiver downfield.
A costly penalty there. A lineman got downfield, and for the moment, that cost him 6 points. The Niners on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and goal. That's Samuel caught.
Samuel, wow, what a touchdown. Swerving through people.
Another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And you wonder now if he might be able to remove the helmet, put on the baseball cap, and watch the rest of this one from the sideline. His 5th touchdown pass of the game.
Say that again. Did you say 5th touchdown pass of the game?
Yes, sir.
But that's a heck of a performance, isn't it? Because they've had no answer for him at all game long. Receivers have been open constantly, and he hasn't missed a single one of them.
Purdy and the Niner offense, they'll stay on the field. They'll try to go for 2 here. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there. And sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
Hardman, he is not going to bring this out, so they will start the drive at the 25. KC's offense ready to take over. And it's becoming more and more apparent that this is just not going to be their night. That Lombardi trophy so close, but the expectations simply have not matched the results as they start on this drive first and 10.
Down by
Armstead. Get there and bring him down. Eric Armstead able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
How about that, partner? His second sack of the game, and that puts him in some pretty good company. 17 guys have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls, but only 3 have had the record number of 3 sacks in this game.
And we've got the list here. If he gets another one and everyone behaves nicely, we might just list those out for him. Now Mahomes. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
I'm going to do...
This offense so far on third down, just a 20% success rate at 2 of 10. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Now here's Mahomes. Open man, it's the tight end Kelsey.
He gets down to
Mahomes finding his tight end Kelsey for a big one. 56 yards. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 15-yard line. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit and another 1st down. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Mahomes hit.
Fumble.
He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing is ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
That one goes for 24 yards. But they have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start. And pass plays like we just saw, they're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the 4th quarter.
And
this is caught inside the 15. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, they certainly have the look of a team with something to prove, don't they? All week, as we prepared for this game, we kept reading about how they said they're going to play a full 60 minutes this week. Has nothing to do with their opponent. No disrespect intended, but they wanted to be people of their word.
Let's go.
This thing all
49
the way, trying to finish it strong.
Moody good with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And Hardman going to go ahead and sit on this one as it'll come out to the 25. And now here comes Kansas City. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been...
And now look at this. Big gain, but fumble. Oh, one of the linebackers is... Start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
switch to the
On first down, this is McCaffrey. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. And the San Francisco
and we win, guys. That's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell and the like button. Thank you guys for watching.
And to the
Bye.
Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.